Hello, welcome to another video. Today, and I know I'm streaming right now, I'm live on Twitch and Kick. So welcome if you're here. Thank you for joining me. I just wanted to talk real quick about this PlayStation Portal that PlayStation just officially announced the real name of. And so I kind of wanted to talk about the new details that they brought over with it and kind of express my thoughts because despite them unveiling it earlier this year, I haven't really talked much about what my thoughts are on this device. So I kind of wanted to make a video and kind of talk about it with you guys and get my thoughts out there because this is a this is an interesting move by PlayStation for sure. So with that being said, let's get into it. So here we have on the PlayStation blog, we have PlayStation's first remote play dedicated device. The PlayStation Portal Remote Player to launch later this year. So that's within the next 3 months. Because we're already at the end of August. We have September, October, November, December. So I believe actually earlier this year they stated that they were going to release it for the holiday season. So they may just release it in December. But if we click on the link here, it says that they're releasing it for $200. A lot of people were saying that they believed that this was going to be about a $200 device, which makes sense because the backbone, the PlayStation branded backbone accessory for now Android and previously iOS is set for $100. And that comes without a screen. So it makes sense that they would do an upcharge to add a screen to this, along with what they're saying is adaptive triggers and HD rumble and all that basically. So they're also releasing it alongside a new pair of over-the-ear headphones, or they may even be on-the-ear headphones. It's hard to tell here, and then earbuds. So this is what it looks like. It doesn't look too much different from what they released earlier this year with their promotional images. And for PlayStation Remote Player, they have listed here. The Remote Player brings the PS5 experience to the palm of your hand. It includes the key features of the DualSense wireless controller, including adaptive triggers and haptic feedback. The vibrant 8-inch LCD screen is capable of 1080p resolution at 60 frames per second, providing a high-definition visual experience that's expected from the high-quality games created by world-class developers. PlayStation Portable is the perfect device for gamers in households where they might need to share their living room TV or simply want to play PS5 games in another room of the house. PlayStation Portable will connect remotely to your PS5 over Wi-Fi. So you'll be able to swiftly jump from playing on your PlayStation 5 to your PlayStation Portal. PlayStation Portal can play supported games that are installed on your PS5 console and use the DualSense controller. It also includes a 3.5mm audio jack for wired audio. PSVR 2 games, which require the headset, and games that are streamed through PlayStation Plus Premium's cloud streaming server are not supported. And and then it gives the price for US and Europe and all the other areas that they're going to be selling it in. $200 for US, 219 euro, 200 GBP, 29,000 yen basically. And they're going to have more details soon for pre-orders. So, I'm not going to go over the headset or the headphones or the earbuds or anything. My main concern was this thing right here, PlayStation Portal. I'm going to say right now, there, for me, is no need to have this device. There is no need to have the PlayStation Portal when you have a cell phone that does the exact same thing with the exception of the adaptive triggers the haptic feedback, and the 1080p. I don't know about Android phones, but iPhones, you can do remote play at 720p over a good Wi-Fi network. The newer phones, like I don't know about the iPhone 11, but I know for sure iPhone 12 and up have a haptic engine, so there's haptic feedback there. So the only thing you're missing is the adaptive triggers, and which isn't too big of a issue if you have this device. This is the PlayStation Edition backbone for iPhones. It comes in the same color scheme as the DualSense, as you can see here on the screen. And now this doesn't have the adaptive triggers, but do you really need that? If you really need that, you can use your DualSense controller. Get one of those. Here, let me search for an Amazon page here. Yeah, this is a perfect example. The very first thing that pops up. You can get this clip, attach it to your phone, or attach it to your controller, then attach the phone to that clip, and you'll have haptic feedback or the adaptive triggers. This itself is $13.49 for the clip itself. So all you'll need then is just the phone and the controller. You don't need to spend $200 on a device that does the same thing as your phone. Sony, what the hell are you doing, bruh? Like, seriously. You launched the PlayStation Vita, supported that for about 2 or 3 years, and then dropped it support for it in its entirety after 2015, 2016 at the latest. And now here we are 7 years later, and you're releasing a portable device where you can't even install games on it. It's a streaming device. And it's not even a proper streaming device at that. Sony, I love you. I love you dearly. Sometimes the decisions y'all make are just not kosher. I don't see this selling well, honestly. Because the PlayStation Vita launched at, I believe, $250. When the original came out, you had the option of either the Wi-Fi version only for the PS Vita, which is $250, or the Wi-Fi model with 3G, which was $300 for that device. And then when they came out with the Slim model, it was Wi-Fi only for the Slim model, and they dropped the price down to $200. For the same price of getting this, you could have gotten the PS Vita 10 years ago. The PS Vita Slim, 10 years ago. Sony, I've read some of the comments because I saw this initially on a Facebook post. I only saw one person say that they were going to buy this out of 10,000 comments. Everybody else was like, "Why is this coming out?" One other person said that they would get this if they had the ability to install Steam Link on it. Sony, if you made this like a even if you made this like a cell phone where you can download apps on it, that that'd be better than what you're offering here. And what you're saying is just a streaming device for games that you already have installed on a different system. And it looks like you can't even play this outside of your home. So I'm I'm very bothered by this, Sony. I love your products, but I don't think this is the right move for you guys. I don't know what market this is for, but I I guess I kind of see them trying to mimic the success of the Nintendo Switch because the and this Nintendo Switch is something different where you can play it handheld or you can play it via console on TV. This is just a step away from that where you're spending extra money on something that just doesn't make sense. Like you have to have a PS5, which is $500 alone, and then you'd have to buy this to be able to play in another room in the house that the PlayStation 5 is in. Whereas if you had your phone, here, let me switch to my other camera here real quick. Right now, my main camera, my phone. So with the phone, you can remote play on your phone. Come on, Sony. Why are you doing this to us? Anyway, let me switch back over to my other one. There we go. Anyway, what are your guys' thoughts on the PlayStation remote, or excuse me, the PlayStation Portal? Are you all for it? Are you gonna buy one? I kind of want to buy one just to see how it feels in the hands, how it if it's smooth or like what the deal is. But honestly, I don't think this is gonna sell well. I might just buy it, test it out for maybe about 30 minutes or so, and then probably give it away. That's, I don't know. Anyway, let me guys. I can't even talk right now. Sony got me so bothered that I can't even talk. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm interested to seeing what your thoughts are. Anyway, I will catch you on the next video. Deuces, my juices.